Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Small Business Saturday to you. Today is November 24th, and today is the day for you to get out and support your local artist, your small local business. You know, enough of the corporation, big box stores, they get enough of our time and our money. Today, pay attention to the small artist, the small biz owner who's trying to make a difference, who's trying to put a meal on their table, and not that big corporation that's trying to buy their third house in another country. I am Kitryn Marie. I'm an artist, a writer, a speaker, instructor, and a business coach, and I do personal mentoring. I live here in St. Louis, Missouri. You know, we just got through Thanksgiving, and I know it was difficult for some people, having to face their family and having to feel like that they need to put everything they do out on that Thanksgiving table so they can get the accolades that they're looking for, trying to find approval from people who do not understand what you do. With Christmas around the corner, for all of you that have small children, please keep in mind your kids don't need the latest and the greatest. And if it's going to make you go in debt, if it's going to compromise your house payment, your car payment, any of your insurances, or take away food from your table, your kids do not need it. I understand as a mom, you want to do the best you can with what you have to work with, but you know what? Don't go in debt over it. Stop and think when you were a small child, what were some of the traditions that you did? Some of the traditions that you did with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunts, or your uncles. Decorate a tree, make homemade ornaments, bake cookies. And even if you're not good in the kitchen and you can't bake, the store has pre-made dough. It's the same. Go get it, break it off with your kids, put it on the tray, tell a story. It's about doing the small little things that mean so much to those small kids. They don't really know the dollar amount. It's all they see is what their friends are doing. Teach them they don't have to keep up with the Joneses at even a small, young age. Get away from the TV. Stop watching all the high dollar car commercials, all the engagement ring commercials. Any of us who live a normal week to week life know no new car is going to show up on your driveway, in your driveway. No diamond ring is going to magically appear on your hand. Those things can happen. Yes, I'm not saying that they're not. But you know what? Commercials, they build up to the hype. And then after the holiday, it's nothing but a big letdown because what you had in your imagination doesn't meet the expectation of what the reality of it is. A lot of people, they do get very depressed. They think of all the things that they've lost in their life. And, maybe you've lost a parent recently. God forbid you've lost a child. You've gone through a divorce. Your job has changed. Grief is grief. And when the holidays come around, it makes it difficult to try to get through the holidays. You know what? Do small things. Do little things that make you happy. Do things that bring you joy in your life. Reach out to your neighbor. Reach out to somebody at church. Reach out to that homeless person that you see every time you get off the highway. You know what? Go grab up a bunch of your old winter coats that you're doing nothing with. Drop them off at a shelter. Here in St. Louis today, the temperature is about 60 again, but it's going to plummet down. Do something for somebody else to get yourself out of a funk. Christmases are terribly, terribly hard for me. Since my dad has passed away in 1992, which is a very long time ago, my dad made Christmas special. Christmas was always magical, and after his death, I have never been able to find that same kind of magic. I give and I do, and I set these traditions and I tell stories with my kids, but what's more important is my people that I teach to, my audience that listens to any of the things that I have to say. Make the holiday work for you. Do the simple little things that bring you joy, that can bring joy to your children, bring joy to anybody that's in your world. It is a crazy, cruel world out there, sadly, but you know what? Do what you can do for yours. Do what you can do for the people that you love. There is such thing as karma. And karma does come around, and it does attach to people who have not done right by you in life, but raise above it, step above it, become something bigger and better Tell your story. Do a good gesture. Be kind. Let mankind know the kind of person that you are, what your belief is, what's in your heart, and what's in your soul. Christmas and all these holidays and the New Year, set new intentions. Set goals. Write them down. Build yourself a vision board. Bring all the joy into your life, because the higher power has said you are entitled to all these good things. I have you here on this earth. So let's get you to that point where you can understand and you can see and you can feel the joy and the love in your heart again. I am Kitryn Marie. You can go and see all my work at kmgraphicapparelandart.weebly.com, or go over to kitryn-marie.weebly.com. If you'd like to set up a coaching session with me, whether it be business or personal mentoring, we can do it online for an hour, or if you're in the St. Louis area, we can do it in person. Life changes extremely quick. You have to be able to know which way you're coming and going. Make the plan. Set up some small little goal, and don't beat yourself up if you have no idea how to even write out that goal. Just sit with a blank piece of paper and a pencil, and whatever comes to your mind, write it down. It just starts with that thought, your words, and how you can write out and get out all those ideas. So if there's something I can do for you, please reach out at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. Always feel free to leave a message, share any of my videos, leave a comment for this holiday season. I hope joy and blessings come to you and your family. It is a wonderful time of year, and it is a miracle, and magic can be happened. But know what you can do within the power that you have. Turn off those high dollar commercials. Tell your children about the basics of Jesus and the principles of having a meal to share with somebody around your table. So for today and for always, be happy, be blessed, and I'll see you real soon.